Well, I'm a native of the United Kingdom from North Wales. I live in a small place called Prestatyn, which is on the Irish Sea. So I've grown up with the seaside and water, albeit in this case seawater. Yes, I've been quite many times now in the city, and always there's something new to see all the time, or something new to hear about or read about. So very interesting history here. Obviously one of the oldest towns in Germany. So a lot of history going on. Diesel, there is an interesting man. Though his connection with the town, I'm not so sure, because he was a Parisian. Oh, the Puppenkist. Yes, I was down there, but I was down there on Sunday and it was already closed. Today I didn't get a chance to go see it, but yes, you have to make sure that it is open when you go there. This afternoon I was in the main square, Rathausplatz, and of course you see the impressive buildings, and then you see the square, and then opposite you can see the actual Rathaus itself. And I believe that is a very famous building, and they have gold ceilings inside there, and very impressive for the tourist. And then of course you have the fountain, one of the fountains, also in the Rathausplatz. So lots to see there. And then of course you can come more this direction and along Maximillianstraße. The party street is what a lot of people call it, but you have no access to water. There are no trees in this street. In fact, next to me here you see maybe the finest example of a tree that you'll get in Maximillianstraße. But no trees, so okay, that's just how it is. But no trees, also no toilets. Apart from if you were to go into one of the bars and use their facility, but if you were just on the street, there is no toilet facility in Augsburg, which again is quite a bad thing for me. You see the fountains, but that's about all you see, which is quite sad for the city of water. We have in the center of Augsburg, we have 3 major fountains, and the water there is only water that is pumped in for recycling purposes and for creating these waterfalls. It's not something you could drink, so you couldn't take some water from there. You couldn't give some water to your pet dog, for example. So I think in the city it's quite sad there isn't proper access to this wonderful water that we are supposed to have in Augsburg. And you can go the whole street, Maximillianstraße, from one end the Moritzplatz to the other end at the Ulrichsplatz, and you find no water. But in the UK, I lived one time very close to a city called Buxton, which is in the Peak District, one of the national parks in the United Kingdom. And they are very proud of their water, much like Augsburg, but they have much more opportunities to take this water free of charge. You can go to a water fountain, you can take your cup, you can take your water holder, and you can fill it with free Buxton spa water, which comes from the limestone hills in the neighborhood. So they have it much better than Augsburg seems to have it, because if I wanted to fill my beaker with water, I have to ask for somebody to provide me some water, and then I have to pay for it. I cannot walk the street and I cannot turn a tap on and take some water, which for me is not such a good thing. So
in case you are thirsty,
I need to then pay for this water, but yeah, it's then expensive. But this is the city of water, and I have to pay to get this water, and maybe that's not such a good thing, I think.
Anyway, Craig, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the water.
Musik.